I ended up teaching here, it was sort of an accident. It was not my plan because there were no openings while I was in graduate school. And I just finished the master's degree and was going to begin to look for a job when I got a call from Mr. McToller. He said, "I'm retiring and I would love for you to be the one that took my place." So that led me to Maryville College. I loved working with the students. I love to see them grow. I had a phrase called aha moments. You know, you're teaching someone and they're trying to get this point, and you see, yeah, aha, they got it, you know.
I think what's most important to John was his students. And when he talked about those students, it was with love and pride in what they had become. I often smile when I'm walking across campus with John at homecoming because of how many people stop him wanting to visit, or how many people he pulls aside because he wants to catch up and hear how they're doing. We hear from those students what an impact John had on their time here, and in general, just how much they appreciate this place and value their 4 years that they had at the college. One thing that I think is impressive about John's time here is moving the division forward by adding programs in computer science, engineering, statistics.
Around 1979, Dr. Bill Dent and I, who were running the Department of Mathematics, were visited by Georgia Tech, and they asked us to participate in a new program called a 3-2 or dual degree program, where our students, after 3 years here, would transfer to Georgia Tech for 2 years to get their engineering technical courses. It was a very good program for us. Lots of students went into the program. The computer science program sort of evolved at Maryville College. The interest began when Dr. Dent and I returned to teach from our leaves to teach mathematics. We had experience in computer science and felt like there was a great need to include computer science in our program. So we decided to introduce 2 majors that combine computer science with other disciplines. We combined one with business and computer science with mathematics. The first course was taught by me without a computer. And to have our regular program without computer science, our students would be out of touch.
John's very deserving of this award. I can't think of anybody who loves the college more, has been more committed to its mission. John often comes back to visit, has stayed connected with the college, and recently provided an endowment to provide scholarships to outstanding students within the division. And I think that's very appropriate given how committed John always has been to our students.
I was privileged to be part of the first computer science business class, and I would never have been there without Dr. John Nichols. Dr. Nichols, years later, I reached out and he was still contributing and making the program the best it could be. He worked with every person to ensure that they were getting the most out of their education and was always available. He's been giving back to the college for decades. It's only fit and right that he deserves such an honor because he has been such an honor. Congratulations, Dr. Nichols. You are one of a kind. You are a blessing. You have taken Maryville College to the next level. And because of you, so many of us have been able to move forward and be successful. So here's to you, and thank you for all that you have done, not only for me, but for Maryville College.
Through the years, Maryville College has given me a lot as a student and as a professor, and I decided I wanted to give back to the college in some way. And I thought a good thing to do would be to endow a fund that would reward our students for their good, hard work. I'm glad I made a difference in people's lives. I'm glad I turned them on to mathematics. I got them attracted to it and learned that it's a discipline that you can enjoy. As I said before, I love to see the aha moments. I love to see students say, yeah, I got it, I know that.